Hello, welcome back to English Gurukul. Today we are going to learn very important lesson from grammar. So let's begin. So my friend, write it down all of you along with me. Clause. Clause. Last day also I have discussed about clause and I made you understand about the types of clause and how can you define a clause. Yes or no? So what the types I have discussed. Yes, independent clause and dependent clause, and already you have understood how can you make or define clause. Clause means what? Clause is a group of words which have subject and verb. Yes or no? Last day also I have defined it very easily. Clause is a group of words. Clause is a group of words. Clause is a group of words which have subject and verb. Subject and verb. Last day also we have defined it very easily. Yes or no? Very constructively I told you how can you define clause, and also it has been divided into two parts: independent clause and also dependent clause. Now my friend, today we are going to understand about the noun clause, adjective clause and adverbial clause. And whenever we study about the part of speech, noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, like this way, then we can go all in, go very deeply, and all the lesson will be at your fingertips. Whenever you understand the complete lesson about noun, pronoun and adjective, like this way. But right now just I am telling you the basic introduction of clauses, because whenever I discuss the part of speech, then you can understand it better. Yes or no? Whenever you have some idea about the clause and phrase and you study deeply about noun, pronoun, adjective, then you can easily understand whenever I talk about clauses, adjective clause, adverbial clause, then you can relate it in future when we discuss about the part of speech. Now, what is clause? Clause is a group of words which have subject and verb. That much I think all of you understood. And also it has divided into two parts: independent and dependent clause. And now what is noun clause, my friend? What is noun clause? Try to understand, because I made you understand this one because of some reason. Reason is that whenever we discuss about nouns, then you feel something easy, that yes sir, I can relate it right now, I can easily understand it. Now noun clause, what I have written here, noun clause. Yes or no? Now what is clause? Clause means a group of words which have subject and verb. What is noun clause? Noun clause also a group of words which act as a noun. So which act as a noun, that means, it means that my friend, noun can be a word. In noun lesson also I will tell you, noun can be a word, noun can be also a phrase, and noun can be also a clause. Last day also you have understood that how noun can function as a phrase, how noun can function as a word, and today we are going to understand about how noun can function or act as noun clause. Write down a sentence. What you said surprised me. Okay, surprised me. Have you written this sentence? What you said is surprised me. This sentence is written. All of you have seen it. Very good. Now, what the sentence is written over here? What you said surprised me. Now, if I ask you very simple and sophisticated question to all of you, that can you find out noun clause of this sentence? Can you find out, my friend? Yes, I hope so. All of you have found the noun clause from this sentence. Now, let's break it down like this. What you said, and also you remember that noun clause always be a dependent clause. What? Dependent clause. Dependent clause. Last day I told you what is independent clause and dependent clause. Today I gonna discuss about dependent clause. You see, what you said, you is subject over here and said is verb. You is subject and said will be verb. Yes or no? What you said surprised me. So how many clauses are there? Two clauses. First one is noun itself. What you said is a, you know that it's also a verb. Is second form of a verb is written. What you said surprised me. So it is written like this. What you said is a noun clause. And how can you understand whether it is noun clause or not? That is very important. First of all, you have to understand whether it is noun clause or not. How can you determine it? How can you recognize it? In order to understand whether it is noun clause or not, using the question word, last day also I told you, what and who. Using what and who, we can easily understand whether it is noun clause or noun phrase or noun word. Yes or no? So in order to find out noun in a sentence, use this question word. What you said surprised me. So if I use what surprised me, what surprised me. So what I got the answer? What surprised me? What did you get the answer? Yes, what you said surprised me. Here most of the students are getting confused also. Sir, what is the function of what over here? You said you is the subject, said is the verb over here. So what is the function of what? What means what? The things which, you know, that it act as an object of this verb. It act as an, I can write, object of this verb. Okay, what you said surprised me. That means the things which was said by you surprised me. The things which was said by you surprised me. That means it act as an object of this verb. Okay, it act as an object of this verb. So what you said it surprised me. Here have you seen what you said is surprised me? It act as subject. Yes or no? What surprised me? What you said. So we got the answer of what. Because we got the answer of what, so it act as noun clause. What you said surprised me. This clause act as noun clause. What? Noun clause. What you said surprised me. So how did we find out noun clause? How did you find out? Using the question word what. What surprised me, my friend? What you said surprised me. And what I said, you is subject over here and said is verb, and it is called relative pronoun. What? Relative pronoun, and it act as the object of this verb said. Got it? So we should not write like this, you said what surprised me, otherwise it would be mismatch. So it would be better to write what you said surprised me. That would be correct form. Or this sentence can be written in different way also. It surprised me what you said. It surprised me what you said. So it's a main clause or independent clause, you can say, and that would be a dependent clause. What? Dependent clause. I hope that all of you understood this concept. Okay. Now let me write another example, and I ask you find out noun clause. So did you understand? What you said surprised me. So what surprised me? You got the answer, what you said. And what you said is a noun clause. Why it is called noun clause? Because these clause contain a subject and also a verb. And because it contains subject and verb, we can call it noun clause. So noun also can act as a noun word, also a phrase, also a clause. So today did you understand that how noun act as, yes, function as a noun clause? I hope that all of you understood this much. Next one I want to write, my friend. I need to write over here, you can understand it. Write down, I know that he is honest. I know that he is honest. Okay. Now can you find out where is, yes, noun phrase, or sorry, noun clause. Can you find out where is noun clause located in this sentence? I know that he is honest. So now you see here noun act as a subject of this sentence. Now what surprised me? What you said. So this clause function as a subject of this sentence. Because it function as a subject of this sentence, so we can call it subject clause. Subject clause means it act as a noun, so it's a subject. It act as a subject over here. What you said surprised me, and also it's a noun clause. But whenever you say I know that he is honest, So now from that to honest, this much, I know what? I know what? That he is honest. I know what? So we got the answer of, yes, we got the answer of what? I know what? You got the answer of what? I know what? That he is honest. I know what? That he is honest. So we got the answer of what? I know what? That he is honest. So that he is honest, that would be a noun clause. What? That would be a noun clause. And why we call it clause? Because it has subject he and verb is, and honest will be the adjective. It talk about he. He is honest. Who is honest over here? He. So subject is he is means linking verb, or you can say the main verb. Honest will be the adjective. Okay, yes or no? Now I know that he is honest. So I know, know is also a verb, and I is subject over here, and I know is a independent clause. What? Independent clause. And last day also, my friend, I made you understand about what is independent clause. Independent clause are the clause which, yes, can stand alone, which can express its own meaning, which can express its own expression. It means that it can able to express its own meaning. The clause itself has the capability or capacity to express its own meaning. Is known as the independent clause. Independent clause always stands alone, but the dependent clause always depend on the independent clause. It cannot stand alone. Dependent clause cannot stand alone. Got it? So now I know. So it's a independent clause, but that he is honest is a dependent clause, and it would be a noun clause, and here act as an object of this verb. Here act as an object of this verb. No, I know what? Yes, it acts as an object of this verb, and this object is noun clause. Did you understand this much? Very good. Next part we need to understand about, my friend. So I hope that all of you understood about the noun clause. Next one I'm gonna discuss about adjective clause. Okay, that's very fantastic. Adjective clause as well. You see, write down adjective clause. Adjective clause. And previous class I discussed about adjective phrase. Now the boy who is playing cricket is my friend. Is my friend. The boy who is playing cricket is my friend. Now here you see the boy who is playing cricket. So this much. Okay, the boy who is playing cricket, who is subject over here, and it talk about the relative pronoun. Is helping verb, playing is the main verb, and cricket would be the object of this main verb. So now who is playing cricket? This clause came for this boy. Yes or no? This clause came for this noun. That means for this boy. Boy means here noun. The boy who is playing cricket, this clause came here for this boy, and because it came for this boy, that means for this noun, we can call it, yes, adjective clause. What? Adjective clause. And this one will be the adjective clause. Did you understand, my friend? All of you? Okay, let me give another example. Let me give you another example. The place where I visit is really outstanding, or is outstanding. Okay, the place where I visit, is outstanding. Now let me define it. Now you see, place is noun over here, and why it is noun? Because the is determiner, or you can say article. So after article or determiner, noun should be there. So place is noun. And where I visit, this much. Okay, the place where I visit is outstanding. Now where I visit, I is subject, visit is the main verb over here, I is subject, yes or no. The place where I visit is outstanding. So where I visit this, so I can write also, no, I can also write this sentence like this way: the boy is my friend, the boy is my friend. But what I have used here, who is playing cricket. So I have given an extra information about this boy, and it talk about this boy, and we can call it adjective clause. And why it is called adjective clause? Because it has subject and verb. Similarly, the place where I visit, so I have given here an extra information about this place. Otherwise I can say this sentence like this way: the place is outstanding, the place is outstanding, I can say. But here I have given some extra information, the place where I visit. So where I visit talk about this place, and because it talk about this place, it act as an adjective phrase. What? Adjective phrase. Got my point, my friend? This one also you have understood, I hope so. Next one, try to understand. We have also understood what? Adjective clause. Next one we need to understand adverb clause. Okay, try to understand. I have given 2 or 3 examples. Why? Because I make you understand the concept right now, and whenever we just go through all the part of speech, then you can understand all the things again properly. Okay, right now you need to have some basic introduction about phrase and clauses. Next one, write down adverb clause or adverbial clause. Adverbial clause: I will go, I will call you when I reach home. When I reach home. Okay, this sentence is written over here. I will call you when I reach home. So you see, I will call you, I will call you is a independent clause. Independent clause. And why it is independent clause? Because it's express its own meaning very easily, and also it can state I will call you. It's an independent clause. When I reach home, when I reach home, when I reach home, does this clause have given you the complete information, the complete expression? No, my friend. This clause doesn't give you any complete expression. When I reach home, then what? When I reach home, then what? So that means I will call you when I reach home. So that would be a dependent clause. What? Dependent clause. An adverb clause also will be a dependent clause. Remember it. I will call you when I reach home. So we got the answer of when here. What? When. I will call you when. If I ask you, I will call you when. If you just ask this question to this clause, I will call you when. I will call you when I reach home. So we get the answer of when, because we get the answer of when. Whenever you also get the answer of when, how, in spite of what, okay, in what condition, so why, how, whenever you get the answer of this question, it always act as an adverb. So here also, I will call you when I reach home, it also act as an adverbial clause. Got my point, my friend? Very good. If you do hard work, if you do hard work, you will pass in the exam. Okay, if you do hard work, you will pass in the exam. Okay, this sentence is written, let's say. So if you do hard work, you will pass in the examination. You will pass in the examination, it will be independent clause. What? Independent clause. But if you do hard work, it will be dependent clause. What? Dependent clause. Okay, because it expresses its own meaning, but it doesn't express its own meaning. You will pass the examination under what condition? Under what condition? You will pass in the examination. You will pass in the examination. This clause can stand alone, also express its own meaning. But if you do hard work, then what? So we don't get the complete meaning over here. And you will pass in the examination under what condition? Whenever you get the answer of under what condition, that always act as an adverbial clause or adverbial phrase. Now here is phrase because you is subject, do is main verb over here. Okay. So now it act as an, if you do hard work, it act as an adverbial clause. Did you understand, my friend, as of now? So today I have discussed about noun clause, adjective clause, and also adverbial clause. Last day also I have discussed clause and its types, independent and dependent clause. I hope so that all of you understood the concept of clauses. From the very next day we are going to discuss about noun and its function, pronoun and its function, adjective and its function, adverb and its function. Likewise, we need to complete all the things. After that we have to start tense, narration, and go on like this way. Okay, so for today, thank you, have a good day, wish you all the best, bye bye, tata, jai hind, jai bharat.